Right, good evening everyone. Welcome to FTRL for the final week of the regular GT1 season. We're coming to you tonight from the Nürburgring Nordschleife. So the boys have got a very, very challenging final week in prospect. Joining me tonight, as we've got no switchback, you are stuck with me and Mikey. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Looking forward to this one. This is going to be, well, they call it the Green Hell, and I think we're about to find out why.
Yeah, I don't call it that for nothing.
So, final week of the regular season. So tonight we will sort out the GT1 drivers title and also know who's advancing to FTRL final week.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting night. I think there's 4 teams that have got the ability to kind of go into it or crash out of it.
Yeah, I think is it a 37 or a 47 point blanket between the 4 teams.
One Motorsport, which is SBY and Panda, they're out of it unfortunately. But you've got the likes of WIT, us, the Halfords, the Rebellion, and BWT. They need a stinker really to go out with it. It's going to happen on the track this week.
Yeah, everything's possible round here. So, last night we wrapped up GT2 and wet week didn't disappoint.
First of all, congratulations on your title.
Well, that's not what I was setting up for, but thank you very much.
No, I was always going to mention it. Yeah, mate, it's been a fantastic season all around, but to kind of clinch it on the final day, I know Rom unfortunately wasn't able to race last night, but regardless, you can only beat what's put in front of you. So, yep, well done to you, buddy.
Yep, I'm thankful for Rom not racing, because I think had he been racing, I wouldn't be sitting here as a GT champion. So commiserations to Rom. But yeah, quali's just getting underway now, so that sky is looking ominously grey.
Yeah, so we were obviously in the party with a bunch of the drivers before jumping into this party, and they were talking about the weather and how it was looking pretty ominous. It looks interesting.
Yeah, so it looks like the majority of the field, if not all the field, have gone out on the soft tyre. Let's just cycle through. We've got Biggles on the medium, Lee and Graham have gone out on the medium, Pines on a medium, SBY's on a medium. So looks like the guys that feel like they're going to be towards the front have gone for the softer tyre. And the guys that have got more of an eye on the race have gone.
He's revving the crack out of that engine. He is trying to use as much of that fuel as possible.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the other outlaps that are going on. They're taking this extremely slowly. Yeah, so some of them are absolutely full sending this, burning the fuel and trying to get round as quickly as possible. I mean, they've got a 15-minute qualifying session, so I mean, is this going with a 6-minute lap? I don't think they're going to finish a second run, are they?
I don't think so.
With effectively a 6.5 minute outlap, and then the same coming round, they're not going to get 2 laps in. So this is effectively a one lap shootout.
He's just trying to burn fuel, clearly. And it makes sense, if you're not going to get that second lap anyway, use your fuel on the outlet, make your car lighter, get around quicker. That's the theory of that.
Yep, it's a good theory, and I think we've got some rain. I'm sure I just saw Pagani's windscreen wiper starting up.
Well, I've got.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah, usually bottom right corner you can only see someone's like a little map, right? So I've got the weather radar for Witchell, and there is definitely rain on that radar, and it's coming in quick.
Now, see, I've got the map for Witchell, so. But yeah. So the rain's here. Depending on how long this rain falls for, this is going to have a drastic effect on our qualifying run. Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well just bin off quali, because you're not going to get round to doing out lap and a flying lap. So you are committed to just trying to get this round. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that.
The guy is one of those who are flying around the south map to try and get to start the actual lap as quick as possible.
Yeah, Pagani will actually be eyeing up a decent result here tonight. This is one of, if not his favourite place in the game.
It's a different bar fest. Yeah. You don't really want to be racing Pagani.
Mike, I think you might need to turn your mic up a tad.
Okay. 2 seconds.
We'll just be quiet. Evening Zom, evening Cole, evening Derek, evening Bread. Now, we will try to be impartial tonight, but I'm afraid you've got two Team Halford's drivers in the commentary booth, so this may turn a little bit partisan.
Okay, is that any better, mate? Okay, is that any better?
We'll wait and see what the guys say in the chat. So Pagani's going to be the first person to start his flying run. It looks like the rain has stopped. So it was only a brief passing shower.
Yeah, you can confirm on Witchell's weather radar the rain has passed. So if that can stay with me for the rest of this the whole race, that would be handy.
Yep, so slick tyres, damp, greasy track. At least for now, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just wondering now, has Witchell... Because Witchell's... I believe Witchell's right... actually, no, it's Ross that's right at the back of this...
now,
at the moment. Well, he might have the driest track of all.
Interestingly, SBY's gone to the pits. So, I would say that's his qualifying finished.
Yeah. I wonder why he's gone in. What's he getting into?
Oh, Pagani's tried to full send that. He's in the grass. So Pagani exploring the limits of grip. Went a bit too much.
I'm just going to try and sort out what my mic's doing, mate. I'll be back with you in a minute.
I think what it was, Mike, is when I was on board with Pagani and they couldn't hear you over the engine noise, so I've come out of the cars for now.
Oh, okay, no worries.
See if that's any better.
Yeah, no worries.
So, the Braun cars are having a very leisurely outlap. They've only just got to, where are they? Is that YouTube corner?
And there are so many corners on this.
Yes, it is.
I cannot think of what they're called.
Yes, so they're quite a long way from the finish line.
Yeah, where Rossi's is looking very gloomy at all. Could be a master stroke of genius from the Braun boys.
Well, it could be, because if there's no more rain on the radar, the track may completely dry up for them as by the time they get round and start their lap.
Yeah, sure. We've only got 13 on. In the. Who are we missing?
Well, isn't it? We've got 12 regular drivers, and we've got, I think, Callum.
Oh, that's right.
I think Callum's reserving and sort of getting a feel for things as he's joining us for next season.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because obviously we lost Team Red Bull earlier in the season.
We did.
And with it, a pair of drivers.
Oh, I don't know, big wiggle. Just I'm actually watching the screen just to keep an eye out on the on what people are saying about my microphone, but I still am sort of wiggle. Yeah. I wonder how Biggles can do that. Can you follow up last fight? His first win in FTRL.
I was just thinking that. Can he build on the fine result he had last week?
I think I might be getting a nice little toe down this kind of weedy. It's almost like a weedy straight, but you can do it full throttle. Getting a nice over now. That's Graham.
It's Graham. Yeah. Graham will be hoping for an upturn in fortune. He's not had a lot of luck this season, has he?
No, I said to him the other day, he's driven really well.
He has, yeah.
He's just unfortunately got caught up in a few incidents, and that's not necessarily for anybody's fault. He's just kind of been involved in thinking they've spun out or been hit themselves. Graham seems to be the one that gets collected in some fashion. Everybody started their laps now, which is good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the Braun cars and see what the track conditions are like where they are.
It's within the first sector. It's within It's great.
Yeah, it's greasy. Obviously not optimum grip, but more grippy than it was for the guys like Pagani and Aaron when they started their lap.
Yeah, and interestingly, if you scroll up through the grid, as they are on track, you can see that water level kind of just decreasing the further it gets.
Well, where Pagani is, that bar's dipping to non-existent. Yeah. So Pagani's onto the main back straight. He's coming to the end of his lap on his way down the Dottinger Hall. Well, I don't know, because I think the maximum you can set it for is 3 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to have enough time. He'll get across the line, for sure, but he's not going to have enough time to finish it.
Pagani's going to set our benchmark time as he comes around the final corner and crosses the line. 6:24. Now, in the dry, they've been doing sort of low 6 minutes, 6 minutes flat.
Yeah, Aaron, 3.5 seconds quicker.
Yeah, well, Pagani did have that off sort of a quarter of the way round the lap, so that's probably cost him an easy couple of seconds.
We've got Halfords 1-2.
We have. Biggles 6:27 leads across the line. He splits the Halfords cars. Panda's going to be the next one across the line.
He's not going to beat them.
No, it's a 6:33 for Will.
Next will be
Callum's
Callum.
next. Flies into the final couple of corners.
This could be a good lap.
It's looking very good.
It's very good. He's on pole.
6:13.7, and that's the thing. It's only going to get quicker, and yep, Sean's off. These times are only going to come down as the track's improving. I mean, Captain Chubbs is 1.3 seconds up as he comes in towards the final sector. And Chubbs on course for provisional pole. He's just got to negotiate the final few corners.
Just on board with Witchell. I'm going to look and see what his time is as he comes onto that long straight. The upper isn't down. Let's have a look.
The sun's broken through the clouds.
Witchell is on a stonking lap.
It's a 6:11.8 for Chubbs. So Pine's next across the line. What's Pine going to do? 12.7.
I think Witchell is going to be in for a very good lap. Just coming around the final bend now.
Yep, here he comes to the line.
It's easily going to be pole.
It's easy pole. 6:32.
But now you've got the two Brawn boys who are obviously holding back, hoping for a dry track, which I think is going to come to fruition for them.
Yep. Now is that the second carousel Ross has just gone around?
Yeah, Ross is coming onto the long straight. Tom is not too far behind.
Yep, Tom's just coming onto the straight now. So just the Brawn boys to go.
Tom is up. He's 1.3 seconds up on purple, so
that slow outlap.
yeah.
They've got the best of the track conditions.
See where you and me played it smart last night and we managed to get out quick. We managed to get out before the real rain came down. These boys have done the reverse. They let the rain come and use that to their advantage.
So Ross is going to come across and do a 6:08.8 to put in P2. And Tom's going to cross the line. Oh, big squirm out the final corner, but it's pole.
Well.
Yep, so Brawn boys have played it right.
And some of these boys are still going round. Obviously, I don't know about you, but I can't see on here if you tell me how much longer they've got to get round. On a completely bone dry track.
Well, Pagani would, if they're going to get to finish this lap, Pagani is going to be the first one to do so, isn't he? So
At the moment he is.
And I'm just looking, so this is going to be interesting for the race. I'm just looking at the tyre wear that Pagani's exhibiting at the moment, as he's gone 18 seconds faster than his previous best.
It's not a surprise.
No, not really. But yeah, so the guys that are starting on the soft tyre are probably going to have to two-stop this.
And that's it.
And yeah,
that's
it.
Over.
Yeah, so...
I don't think Pagani was that far from the long straight either, so...
No. Now, interestingly, as we've found out in recent weeks, how practice and qualifying start is how the race starts, so we know what's going to happen on lap 1.
Yeah, we do indeed.
So this is going to be who can manage that damp period the best.
Here we go. So 2 title contenders as well on the front row.
Right, so here we go for the final time in GT1 for GT21.
It's been a great season.
Engine notes rise, lights go out. Tom gets away clean, Mitchell 2. What's happening in the middle of the pack? Bit of a slow getaway for the...
Oh, Chubbs is off.
Slow getaway for Will and Sean.
There was 2 cars very side by side, and I don't know whether there was contact or not, or whether it was just
So Tom and Mitchell already trying to make their breakaway. Of course, Ross the first of the runners on the medium tyre.
I think there was maybe a tangle between Chubbs and Tom, because Brian has waited a long time for Chubbs to catch up, so
yeah, they're a fair way back from where they started. Yeah, and of course it's not the easiest track to try and overtake on, and these cars are a little bit wider than some that we put round here.
Mm-hmm. The good news is, by the way, I do have a weather radar still for Mitchell, so I could be in the know when it comes to the weather stuff.
Ross has Aaron not too far behind him, but keeping a safe distance.
Things considered, it's been a pretty...
Yep, no major dramas to get us underway. Yep, Will running P13. He wasn't looking forward to the prospect of this race. It's not one he enjoys at the best of times.
No, I don't think he's got too much experience with this track either, so it's damage limitation maybe for all tonight, but you never know. It's such a long track, you could pick up some freebies along the way.
Yep. Well, it may only be 8 laps, but as we know, it's 8 laps at 6 or more minutes apiece. So, and the assault on your senses round here, it's just corner after corner after corner as here comes the rain. So, of course, they'll know from qualifying and practice sort of what to expect.
It's probably not going to be a massively long stint in the rain, but it'll be rain, but still got to take it easy. Mitchell and Tom have pulled a
Yep.
3.5 second gap.
Yeah, we've got a 4-car gaggle for P8. All running very close together for a little bit there.
See that lane really coming down now.
Into the carousel. Who's that taking a long way round? That's Pine. Almost worked out for him. He almost got alongside Chubbs on the exit. Oh, Chubbs is off. Don't put the throttle down too hard.
Panda's through to 12. See, there's a freebie.
Pine having a look at Biggles. And Biggles is in the grass. So, 2 rebellions. Having issues. I don't know whether or not there was any contact there. It was just out of shot. And Pagani and Callum going banging doors. Ross is down to full. Farron's cleared Ross. Pagani looking to do what? Likewise, as Ross has a huge slide. He's gathered it up.
Just get through this weather bit, boys, and then you can go full throttle again.
And change for the lead. Tom's been off track. Just caught him rejoining. So Witchell takes the lead.
The rain is about to stop, but you're obviously still going to have a bit of a greasy track.
Yeah, you can see the guys fighting for tractions. Pagani gets 2 wheels in the grass and a huge slide coming onto the straight.
Ross is bump drafting Pagani down the straight, trying to catch up the boys up front.
Yeah, probably not a bad tactic at this early stage.
It also pulls them away from the people behind.
Yeah. So Biggles has got back past Pine. I'm wondering if Pine did make contact with Biggles
And then waited again.
up around YouTube corner and waited for him. So it's Witchell leading at the end of lap 1 with T. Smith second and Aaron rounding out the top 3.
Oh, big slide from Lee, and he's tried to catch it. He's just caught ground. It wasn't intentional, but again, Graham just gets a bit of unlucky. Gets a bit after full contact.
Well, he's still pointing the right way and running P7, so not all bad.
Right, keep going, mate, keep going. He's really struggling on those mediums.
Callum in the grass. Pagani's having a look round the outside. Where's Pagani? Oh, big twitch.
Yeah, big twitch. Aaron's closing in on time. No, Aaron wasn't particularly looking forward to this week either, but he's going well so far, so keep going, boy. Keep going.
Yeah, which was already 3 seconds up the road. He carries on at this lick. It will be a GT1 Drivers' Championship for him, which he currently leads. And yeah, looks like Aaron may be giving Tom something to think about here.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron's going to be too fast if he gets past him or not.
No, he's absolutely not.
Yeah,
Just
if anything, follow him full time.
Just keep it in the black stuff.
So obviously next week we do have the grand finale at Spa, which we're all hoping to be a part of.
Yep, unfortunately we're not all going to get there.
Nope. Obviously, both of us are health boys, so obviously hoping that all the names are going to do what they need to do tonight. And they are, I think they're doing it so far, so maybe the Rebellion boys a bit further down the north, like, could be in a bit of trouble here.
Yep. Yeah, definitely looking like Rebellion, the team at risk of slipping out of that top four.
Just trying to do a little bit of maths here. Bear with me, I'm not the best at it.
Oh, change for the lead. Tom Smith back to the front. So, I've maybe commentators cursed Witchell.
He is human.
Yep. Now, with Pagani having got himself up to P4 in a bit of clear track, can he start to gain on the guys in front? So, into the carousel for the second time. Top three all getting through there clean and tidy. Yeah, the Rebellion boys really look like they're struggling at the moment.
Yeah, they don't know. I'm just about to find out what the current table looks like, so I'm trying to look at
Oh, which one? Tom make contact?
Which we're down to third.
Yeah. Well, we've said how much of a difficulty they're going to have making clean overtakes around this track, and it's just been proven. So Aaron promoted up to P2. Pine's got a better run coming onto the back straight over Lee. And they go side by side down the straight.
Okay, so as it stands, I thought every table that I've made works correctly. We're obviously got ahead on 976, BWT on 866. Us and Halfords are 5-4, we're now on third. Rebellion are 830, but we are it's going to change a lot over the next few laps. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on every single lap, but I'm certainly going to try and keep tabs on it, because it's going to keep fluctuating.
Right, well, I think if we take another look at it, end of lap 5, halfway through, end of lap 4, halfway through.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is though, that fastest lap for Pagani puts WRT above Rebellion.
Yep, it's 2 points for fastest lap, yep. Now Pagani's picked up our first penalty of the evening.
The penalty line's on the really long straight, so that can really hamper you down there.
Yep, now Twitchell's caught up to the back of Aaron, and if you're Aaron here, I think you just accept it and just let him go.
Yeah.
He's not our fight.
No.
So it's a couple of points lost, but ultimately it keeps you on the track and you're not losing more.
Exactly.
So Pine, having got past Lee, he's now reeled Graham in. And he's going to look to take away P7 from Graham.
Chubbs has just had enough.
Yep.
Coming straight in front of the wheels.
Chubbs continuing to explore all of the Nordschleife. He's trying to cut. He's trying to cover every bit of it. Oh, Witchell's off, and he's back on.
Those socks are looking dire already, aren't they?
Well, I'm not sure they're going to want to take those round for another lap, but we'll see.
Tom's tyre wears a little bit better.
Obviously, they're good for fuel, so they'll only need one stop as far as fuel goes. It's what they can do with that tyre.
The boys in the mediums, their tyre life is so much better. Obviously, there's less grip to start with, but I think they could potentially go for another, at least a three lap stint. Potentially a 4, maybe just do it like you said, just do a 1 stop. Oh, Chubbs having that, terrible. He's definitely on another rock because he's 10 seconds behind Will, and notices Will's not having a great time with this track. But he's there, he's getting the points then.
Yep, Chubbs having another big slide. So the sun's shining and Tom's beginning to make hay. Pagani is slowly gaining on the 2 cars in front of him, but as we know, he will have to serve that penalty on the back straight. And that's potentially going to cost him more than the half a second that he's actually got.
It would. The good news is he's got 3.5 seconds to anybody behind him. I think even with a penalty down that straight, I don't think Callum will catch him. He'll close the gap for sure, for quite some distance, but I don't think he'll be able to. I don't think he'll be able to pass him.
But now something's happened to Graham because he's gone from P7 down to P10. Just needs to regroup. And Pagani's had a moment because he's dropped off the back of Aaron and he's in the clutches of Callum.
Oh, so now Callum will pass him.
Yep, so what we've done there, Mike, is we've managed to both curse Pagani.
Callum is really right. Not far behind Callum, you've got Ross.
Yep, so Pagani's potentially going to lose 2 spots here.
Yep.
Such a good part of the circuit here.
It really flows, doesn't it? Yeah, they're going to have to pit because Pagani's tyres are really poor.
Yeah, sorry Joker. Yeah, just one of those things. So Pagani actually managed to stretch a bit of a gap out.
Does have the run on him at the moment.
I was looking to see where Tom was and what he was going to do as far as tyres go. As Callum pulls out to make the move.
Yeah, I don't think Pagani really wants to fight this because he's...
now just tuck in and... Right, so Tom's carried on. Witchell and Aaron have boxed. Callum, Pagani carry on. Of course, Callum and Ross are on the medium. Pagani the meat in a medium tyre sandwich.
Is Tom trying to do a one-stop with a medium and soft stint? Medium.
Well, we know he's got to go to the medium 3-second stint because he's used his one set of softs.
It's got to be a one-stop, surely.
Well, I'd say it's a one-stop, obviously. Although it should be a one-stop for the guys that pitted at the end of lap 3 based on the fuel, and they'll be on the medium tyre too, so... And as we can see from the guys that have started on the medium, tyre wear on the medium tyre isn't so bad. So that medium tyre should easily do 5 laps. Of course, by going 1 lap longer, Tom's going to have a much fresher pair of boots on the final lap.
That could be pretty important by the end of this race, especially if you know what that pace Mitchell's got.
Yeah, so where have the pitters dropped into? So Aaron P9, Witchell P11. So Aaron's got back ahead of Witchell then in the pit stop.
Witchell's pretty much fueled to the brim, whereas
Aaron hasn't yet.
Fueled, he's on fuel 3/4, so I'd like to think that Aaron has fuel for him now. He's a smart lad, more often than not. It just makes me ask the question: why is Witchell fueled his tank? Ooh, big snap from Mitchell. Managed to go nice and quickly.
Yeah, Lee and Graham trying to go side by side, and that's not ended well for Lee.
They will be in a fight together, so I'm sure there would have been some communication about what was going on. But
yeah, it looked like Graham was going to slow for Lee to come back past, and then Lee ended up being not the right way. So we may need a steward's decision on that one later on.
Potentially. These victims are like a half a second penalty as well.
Pagani's got back ahead of Callum somewhere around this lap.
Oh, those tyres for the front two.
Yeah, there's not a lot of meat left on those bones, is there?
I think if you go to a chicken shop and you've got those kind of meat on your bones, you send it back. And that was just the bone.
Tom's rear tyres are now on the rims.
fanned out by this point. Usually, I'm struggling on those tires. Usually in like an endurance race, when I track this big, I usually expect it to kind of be a bit more spaced out by this point, but there's only maybe a second or two between most drivers.
I think that maybe speaks to the quality of the field that we've got in this division this season.
It's been, I think it's been in just over the course of the 3 divisions, it's easily been the quickest we've ever had. You know, from GT1 all the way down to GT3, it's just, obviously as you go down the divisions, the pace dwindles quite. Just in the whole pace, it's just been so much quicker than what we've had previously. You know, the likes of Witchell coming in as well, he just seems to have kind of given Tom a good run for his money, and I think next season you could see Tom trying to step it up a notch because he knows he's got the pace. I think he feels that he should be able to battle him more than he has been this season. And the joke is as well, despite not winning as many races as we're used to seeing him, he's still in with a shot at the title.
Yep.
Which goes through to 8th, and just had a bit of a poor run coming out of that final right under going onto the long straight, so that was just kind of like letting him go to not battle, but either way he's going to lose, but he's still going. Tom is in the pits.
So Callum and Ross go round again, so they are going to go for a 3-lap run on the soft tyre at the end of this.
They're going to be very quick at the end, especially with no fuel, or low fuel.
Witchell and Aaron coming into the final corner now. Tom's just leaving. He's come out next to Aaron.
Big squirm from Tom. Sorry from Tom.
Why? So, the undercut working for Witchell then, even with having to make some overtakes on that lap.
As you mentioned, Tom is going to have those fresher boots at the end of the race.
But yep, it should come back to Tom in the closing stages of this one, so it's not over yet.
Hoping here that I don't do a commentator's cards, but Tom has looked a bit more stable in this race than Witchell has. Witchell's had a couple of offs. So if Witchell can keep it on track, it'll be a different story, but as we've seen, he has had a couple of little moments, and that could be the big difference between a win or a second. I mean, the second's still going to get in the title.
Yep, so as it stands, your net leader is Witchell as the top 3 owe us a pit stop at the end of this lap, I would imagine, as the fuel's not going to last them much further than that.
Callum's doing the best out of those front 3 on this fuel. It's doing really good to save what he has.
Well, I noticed that when we had the wet race at Autopolis a couple of weeks ago, he was one of the best on his fuel and tyre wear, so it's a good skill to have if we're going to be doing more of these sorts of races.
Absolutely, he's no slouch either, is he?
No, absolutely not. So Graham has a rear view mirror full of the BWT car of Pine. Kick caught the grass, almost spat him into a wall. Biggles running P10, he's a bit of no man's land, sort of 9 seconds behind Pine and 9 ahead of Lee.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that sometimes, especially when a track like this, you can just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, I managed to get that last night. I managed to gain a lot of time on the guys in front of me who were battling. So it can really work in my favour.
So, as it's all calmed down a bit, Mike, and no one really looks like they're under threat of overtaking, do you want to quickly do a... Well, actually, shall we wait until the pit stop shakes out and then we'll do some maths? So once the top three have made their pit stop, we'll work out how the team's championship's looking going into the closing stages of our final race here. If any of you watching the stream haven't done so already, please do hit the like button. Oh, Aaron's off. Luckily he did have a 13 or 14 second lead back to Pagani, but that has now been cut to virtually nothing. Two of the main protagonists for the final team standings look like they may lock horns coming to the end of this one. So here we go then, the top three will take to the pit lane. Yep, I wouldn't see why not at this point, and of course they can short fill the tank. They are not going to need a full tank to get home from here. So yep, so the top two go through. How much has that off from Aaron cost him? He's behind Ross and Callum, so Aaron's P3 has now turned into a P5. He's got some overtaking to do, but he's going to find that very difficult with the guys in front of him now on the soft tyre.
Yeah, I do know that Callum is obviously just kind of racing with us tonight because he's, I believe he's looking at joining next season. So his points won't affect the rest of the guys. Another big switch from that end, caught it, but he's now got the running right on his tail. So yeah, technically Ross is P3, Aaron is P4, but only P5. But obviously we've still got to do the overtaking on track.
Yeah, Pagani well within the slipstream, getting a huge tow off of the back of Aaron. tyre wear difference between Mitchell and Tom already is quite substantial. Yep.
Mitchell's really using every bit of the track, isn't he? Really getting towards that. He notes that white line close to the grass, which can be a very dangerous game to play.
I always used to find that the grass on this place was, I don't know, more slippery and yeah.
It just sucks you in, doesn't it?
It's like a magnet. You dip half a tyre onto it and it just pulls the rest of the car in. Pagani well and truly got his hooks into Aaron at the moment.
He does indeed.
He'll probably be more looking to get a mistake out of Aaron, as they both have big twitches simultaneously. Yeah, Aaron will be more, Pagani will be more trying to force Aaron into an error rather than forcing an overtake, although he has got a run here.
So usually good going side by side. Just ease off there, all going off. Cover it back up. And keep going, go. Completely impartial coming through here, but dirty tyres for Aaron as well.
Yeah, just going to have to take it easy for a few corners.
Yeah.
It does take a while for the tyres to clean up. And SBY very quickly onto the back of Aaron.
Those fresher tyres as well.
Yep.
Right, bear with me a few minutes. I'm going to try and do some mess.
While you do that, Tom's within slipstream range of Witchell. He's very much on the boundary of it. The top two through the mini carousel, and they're about to come onto the back straight to finish off lap number 6. Tom's got ahead of Witchell down the back straight.
Damn it, Tom.
Yep.
Okay. And to be fair, it doesn't change the positions, just the totals. So currently you have Dawn on 985, they are well clear and have won this stage of the championship. Obviously they've not won the championship, but they are top of it. BWT 870, Halfords 842. Rebellion are now 830, and they are in the final position to get the point position in the grand finale.
Aaron's in the pits.
Are now on 824, so there's a bit of work for WRT to do, but there is still time to do it. Aaron's in the pits.
Yep, didn't have enough fuel. You did say about his fuel when he made his pit stop.
Good wonder.
just ahead of Lee.
That could be crucial.
And Aaron, of course, has had to put on another set of mediums because he used his soft tyres in the first stint.
He did indeed. So they are fresh mediums, so they'll be.
Oh, he'll be able to punish those as much as he likes. Tyre wear's a non-issue for him now. So Tom building a gap back to Witchell using the fresher tyre to his advantage. Interestingly, Graham has caught SBY. So as SBY had a moment somewhere.
It's got the slip as well.
SBY on the soft tyre.
Let's try and do a bit of a rejig after Aaron's pit stop.
Of course, that's going to swing the points a little bit. So Rebellion are still 11th and 13th. Lee and Pagani for WRT are 10th and 5th.
So the good news is, for us boys anyway, it does still keep Alfred's in third. The bad news is that our gap is only now for 7 points, so it's going to be tight. Whatever way this goes, it's going to be very close.
Well, we knew coming into this it was going to be close, given that there was only about 40 points covering second. Was it second to 5th?
Yeah, I remember right at the beginning of the season when we were trying to work out the best way of doing the teams and just making sure that it was as tight as possible. We were trying to team up and pair up the different drivers from the bottom and the top of the grids, and it looks like we've done actually a pretty decent job, albeit Braun has kind of walked away with this element, but even so, it's the mid-pack has been so close all season. Fresh tyres for just helping him pull away from Lee. Not by much, but just gradually.
Yep, well, Aaron has actually pulled, made 2 seconds on Pine since he's come out of the pits. As we've seen, it only takes one mistake because Ross is currently on course for a fastest lap. Just saw him go through one of the sectors 2 seconds to the good.
Will you want to play 2.5 seconds up? Will you want to play the team game here and take that fastest lap away from Tom? At the moment, it's not going to make a difference.
It's not going to make a difference. But
which was to have an issue.
I was going to say, what we've seen, one mistake can easily cost you 10 seconds or so. Yep. And he does have Callum all over the back of him at the moment.
He's going to get a brilliant toe down this straight. Which will tuck back in. Which we're going to look at a return to sender. Which's tyres are looking very second hand.
Right, they've only got to go round once more.
any other track, I don't think many of these drivers would mind that.
But I'm not going to be happy about it. And in the background, Ross is coming. Getting closer. So, you say about Ross playing the team game as he goes sub 6 minutes.
Yeah, great lap, brilliant lap.
Ross taking 2 points off of his teammate, but he may be able to take more than that off of Mitchell by relieving him of a podium position.
Yeah, Ross is obviously on the soft tyre and he is closing in Mitchell. Mitchell having a lot of little corrections which are costing him. Callum's pulling away as well. He's driven really well tonight.
And Scandi flicking it through the final corner. It's an interesting way of getting the car round, but it worked for him.
Less than 9 seconds to Pine, so since the last time I checked in this sort of battle. He's made up 4 seconds almost. Can you catch him before the end of the lap?
Well, 6:08 for Witcher on the previous lap compared to Ross's 5:59. So the time difference between them is vast. He's gonna get there easily.
Yeah, he's going well and truly in his sights now. Tonight. We're going to leave it until the final standings are released. You guys have got a good idea on how things have gone tonight and what it's done to the standings, but once the stewards have done what they need to do, if there are any reports. I've not seen any major issues. I know that I had a couple early on, but...
Well, Tom's got a major issue. He's got Callum all over his rear wing. I think Tom's had a moment because Witch was only 2.5 seconds behind him now, and that gap at the start of the lap between Tom and Callum was 5 seconds.
Tom must have a bit of an issue somewhere. The gap between Mitchell and Ross is now less than a second. He could not be in any more of a no man's land. He's got 11 seconds in front of him and 11 seconds behind him. And only a second and a half behind Sean. And the gap between Pine and Aaron is decreasing, and the gap between Aaron and Liam is increasing, so it's going on right. Miscalculation with the fuel.
Ross is making... Oh, I thought Ross was making his move then.
It's not the first miscalculation with fuel we've seen this week, is it?
No. Sadly not. It wasn't my miscalculation, and I don't want to name names, but someone did a ROM. Though it happened a bit earlier than what Ron would have done. Tom's still in front of Callum, which was still ahead of Ross, but I think that's more Ross playing the waiting game at the moment.
Yeah, you can very easily get the run on the straight. Ross is right on his backside now. there before the long straight, he could be in with a shout with P6 here.
Tom trying to break the toe down the back straight. I think he's probably just about got this covered.
Yeah, I think the section was quite strong enough from that far back for Callum to mount a proper charge, but either way, I think the late drive.
Has Ross got enough straight to make it past Witchell? Witchell trying to break the toe. This is going to be brave. Oh, Witchell!
Couldn't tell from the
No, me neither. Tom takes the win. Callum's second. Ross is going to be third. Witchell will hang on for fourth.
I believe that still gets him the title.
Pagani headbutting the pit wall and then crossing the finish line for fifth. SBY will hang on for sixth. Graham will come home seventh. Pine, barring any dramas in this final corner, will be eighth.
I think Aaron must have had a bit of a moment somewhere because
Lee's right there. But
he lost ground to Pine, but he's got Lee right behind him, but not close enough.
Aaron should have enough if he negotiates these corners for P9.
Don't go off. Good man.
Oh, Lee spins in the background.
Hardly.
But he's got he's
there.
He has a big enough gap back to Chubbs that he should be able to recover that and finish P10.
Yeah, not the best in that for Chubbs. Chubbs has got the pace in him, he really has. He's a very, very quick driver. But he'll take it himself when he's like a spin or two every now and again.
So, if my maths is correct, Witchell has won the GT1 driver's title by 4 points.
Oh, how close is that?
If my maths is right, it's 294 to 298 in Witchell's favour.
It's been a fantastic season. It really has. I think the battles we've had on track have been ridiculously good. Yeah, I mean, what we've got planned for next season as well is going to line up in a very similar fashion. It's going to be fantastic. So,
well, I'm completely out of the loop, and I am intrigued. And if it's anything like what this season's been, I am very much looking forward to it.
All will be revealed very shortly, I am sure. I've been working on the graphics for them, so I do know what's going on, but we are not in a position to tell you just yet.
So yeah, right. Well, while we wait for final standings to be confirmed, we'll wrap up and say that, of course, next week we will have the final week around Spa in the Group 3 Hyundai. So yeah, I suppose keep an eye on socials or something like that to see who's advanced.
Exactly. Yep. I'll be putting some stuff up over the weekend to kind of just confirm who is in that final. I'll put up something as well in terms of what rules there are in play, how it's all going to work, and then obviously next Friday live on YouTube, normal time. In fact, we might end up, I don't know, it's not been confirmed, but we may end up doing it at our old starting time of 8 o'clock. But that's not been confirmed, so we will let you know.
Right, well, thank you, Mike, for helping me out tonight.
Pleasure, as always.
And thank you, everyone who's tuned in and watched at some point. And we will see you next time.